Okay, welcome to Project 2 Painting. You now have your design with position on page, overlap, and size all showing a sense of space. Congratulations. Thank you for wearing a mask. Okay, the first thing that you're going to need to paint is a palette. If you could, you can look down in the sink and see there's always a bucket of palettes. Sometimes they're cleaner than others. So you can always look for a cleaner one, but if they're all dirty like this, please be careful when you turn the water on. You don't need a ton of water because otherwise it just splashes everywhere, and also it gets really hot fast, so make sure you have some cold and some hot on. Now, you can do this for like 20 minutes, but that takes forever. Easiest way to clean a palette, grab a rag. Oh, by the way, the clean rags are down here, can you see? So here are the clean rags, and you will need them for when you paint, and also for when you clean a palette. So, grab a rag, get it wet, just kind of squidgy, and get the excess paint off your palette. Alright, so that you can have the colors that you want, not the colors that are on the palette. Make sure the back side is clean enough, because otherwise you're going to be cleaning your desk more than you want. What do I do with this dirty rag? It's not real hard. Watch. I can barely do it. That was really hard. That's hard work. I know. But it goes in the dirty rag bucket. Thank you very, very much for not leaving it in the sink or with the palettes. Now to dry your palette, what you should do is use this. You don't want a bunch of water in your palette, so give it a dry. Hey, oh, hey, notice this fashionable thing I'm wearing? Really cool, right? I know. Don't be jealous. Don't be hating. All right, here they are. I recommend that you use this because this is acrylic paint. And if it gets on your clothes, you've got to wash it off right away, or it sets in pretty darn permanently. So, we're all young adults here, so we know we got to wear an apron and be very careful around this so we don't ruin our clothes. All right, what else do we need? We need paintbrushes. Hey, when you're done with a paintbrush, you don't have to clean it. You just have to put it back in this container of water. This one container of water. No other container of water. Oh, but you're going to need your own container of water. So get your own container of water. You don't need that much. You can always refill it later. Don't put that much because if it spills, you got a ton. I recommend putting everything on this paper. So you have a container of water. The next thing you're going to want are some paintbrushes, which are always kept brushed down, bristles down in the water. Now, you don't have to clean them when you're done. You just have to put them back where they belong. That's all you got to do. However, you might want to clean yours before you use it. And you don't want a bunch of water on your paintbrush, so every time you rinse your paintbrush off, whether it be in your water or in the sink, dry it off. Extra water makes your paint watery and see-through, and it won't cover well, and you have to do more than one coat. That's a pain. All right, so we got our palette, which we found in the sink. We got our paintbrushes over on our desk with our water, and I want you to have 1 or 2 rags so you can wipe down your brush as you work. And remember, dirty rags go in here. When you're done with your palette at the end of the hour, if you got a lot of paint left, talk to me about it. I might reuse it. But if you don't have a whole lot of paint left, just toss it in the bucket. That's all you gotta do is put it in the bucket. That's not hard. Put it in the bucket! Alright, is that clear? Okay. Now, next thing about paint. Never squeeze, do not squeeze or crush the paint bottles, period. If you're having trouble getting it out, just ask. Be patient. Now, what colors would you like? Okay, she points to the red. Now, I will say be careful. I'm squeezing very gently. But I wouldn't like it down because that deforms the bottle and then it makes it harder later. What are you going to mix with your red? Because remember, you always got to mix your own color. I'm going to recommend that you think of a color wheel and colors that are next to each other I had my orange bottle out. Orange is similar, but you can always create orange with some yellow. All right, so I'm just going to gently put the paint on, and then watch what I do after that. Oh, careful. If you're having trouble getting the paint out, talk to me or Miss Collins. Don't deform the bottles. Be patient. Notice this action I'm doing? I'm putting the correct cap back on each time. Every time. And don't worry about getting paint on your skin. Comes off real easy. See? Just make sure that you always have some cool water on because this water gets hot really fast. Alright, so it does come off your skin, so when it gets on your hands, don't be all like, wah, wah. It's annoying. So just wash your hands, no big deal. So caps back on, don't crush the bottles. And when you're done at the end of the day, if you have like a bunch of color left over, come talk to me or Miss Collins, and I might elect to keep it for the next hour. Okay? If not, if it's kind of like all mixed up and you don't think anybody's going to be able to reuse it, all you got to do is put it back in the water. I think I pretty much covered everything. We do have some soap here, and I might tomorrow have some more soap out for washing of hands besides that stuff. Thank you very much.